How do you convert an enumeration value into an integer and then even back again from an integer back to the enumeration again? Very simple. Let's start off with our definition of an enumeration, an enum. This one is called suits. It's just the four values of a deck of cards: spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. To do the demo, let's start off with setting X to be a value from that enumeration, hearts. To do the conversion to an integer is really trivial. You're just going to use the C# cast operator, and you're going to cast it to an int. This gives us back the integer, and then we'll just write it to the console here to prove that it worked. X being the enumeration and cast being the integer number. Hopefully it comes back with 1, because hearts, as we can see here, is 1. To convert it in the opposite direction, equally easy. In this case, we take 1, which will be the cast, convert it to the enum, and that gives us back the resultant value. And again, we just write it to the console to prove that suits is equal to 1. Finally, as a little bonus, what happens if you have a string and you want to convert it to the enum? Well, let's start off with a string, in this case diamonds as an example. We're going to use the enumeration static method try_parse for type suits. We pass in the string, and if it succeeds, it's going to pass out the value into Z. Now, it's important that we use the try_parse. That way, if it fails because the string we enter isn't valid, it will come into an else, and then you could do some sort of error handling. But assuming this works, we will then output to the console the value that it was passed into. Diamonds, as we see above here, diamonds is equal to 2. So hopefully it will say 2 is equal to diamonds. Let's see this in action then. I've already compiled this code. Let's run. And sure enough, it does as expected. Hearts is equal to 1, which is passed to an integer or from an integer, and diamonds is equal to, as we would expect. Simple as that. Don't forget to like the video so that others can find the same answer, and I'll see you next time.